What's up, guys? It is not Inu Games here. In fact, it is Inuverse here, because this is my second channel and this is the first video of my second channel. Yay! Now, what am I talking about in this video, you might ask? Well, in my important announcement video from my other YouTube channel, I said that I was going to discuss well, you already know if you already watched it, and I'm gonna tell you guys later. So first, the new Fortnite Chapter 2 was very fun. So fun that they also added new stuff into the game, not that old ones that they have been adding on Chapter 1. No, they actually added very new stuff, and it's very cool to me that I actually decided to make this list of some of my favorite things added into Fortnite Chapter 2. So, hello guys, it is me, Inuverse, and I'm here to discuss my 7 features added into Fortnite Chapter 2. So, without further ado, let's jump out! Now, I think this is the worst feature they ever added into Fortnite Chapter 2. And that is the hiding spots found everywhere throughout the map. Now, I think this is just gonna get old. Like, don't you guys feel it's gonna get old? With just like the bushes from Season 1, everybody's gonna get smarter throughout the Fortnite Chapter 2, and everybody's just gonna try to pickaxe these hiding spots in search for enemies. Like, I don't think it's gonna work out well. I think it's kinda sucks, but you know, at least enjoy it while it lasts. Anyway, coming in at our number 6 spot, we have swimming. Now, at first, I thought that swimming should be on spot number 7, but then I changed my mind. This is better than the hiding spots. Anyway, on to the point here. I think swimming should have been part of Fortnite Chapter 1, because it's kind of dumb that they took like 2 years to finally implement this ability. And anyways, any strengths? Yes. I mean, swimming can help you not take full damage, so so that means sky bases are back. And also, it is a good way from running away from the storm, because you can swim like a mermaid and swim really, really fast. So I think it's very cool. Something better than swimming is the new medal system they added on Fortnite Chapter 2, which is basically you earn medals, you earn experience, and that experience you can use it to level up on the battle pass to get more rewards, which is pretty cool actually. Now, the only problem here is that it is basically just daily challenges, and that means the daily challenges were part of Fortnite Chapter 1, so the medals is like a little change to daily challenges, but not that much. And plus, it's just the same medals every time. Now, what is another thing that is better than swimming, but also better than the medals? The boats. And as new season, we gotta get a new vehicle. And this new vehicle is actually pretty cool actually. It's better than swimming because it's way faster, and it even has a missile, which it sucks because it only does 35 damage. But still, it is a good vehicle to use even on land, as seen on this footage. I don't recommend driving it on land because that breaks it. That breaks the boat. Anyway, on to the point. I think it's a pretty cool vehicle, and hopefully it gets added into creative for more memes. Alright, in the number 3 spot, we got the upgrading bench. So I think the upgrading bench is really cool actually. And it's very cool that you can upgrade your weapons instead of actually trying to search for them. Now, if this thing would change from the upgrading bench, it would have probably been number 2, and just a tiny little chance it might have been a number 1. Now, that problem is the weapon upgrading takes too much materials. It's too expensive. You gotta first you have to find one, which are kind of hard to find. Then you have to pick up a weapon that you decide to upgrade. Then you need to mine all the place for materials until you finally get the amount that you need. And then you gotta go all the way back to the upgrading bench just to upgrade that weapon that you want. Now, is it worth it? Yeah, depending on which weapon, but it still takes a lot of hard work. Now, in our number 2 spot, we have fishing. Oh my god, I love fishing. Fishing is my favorite feature in Fortnite, but it's still not in top number 1? Why? Well, I'll get to that later. Anyways, I love fishing, and the reason is that you can fish pretty good fish, of course, and you can actually use that fish to heal yourself up. And that's very good actually. And not just that, you can also fish pretty good loot there. All you need to do is get a fishing rod. And because a fishing rod is common, it is easy to find, so it is easier to get fish and to get pretty good weapons. And you're good to go. This is basically so good. I'm glad they added that into the game. It is my favorite thing added into the game, but still not the number 1. So if you noticed, I've been missing one thing. Can you guess which one is number 1? Now before we get to the number 1 spot on this list, I want to say some honorable mentions that they're like little features added, but they're not way too important. So first honorable mention, bandage bazooka. So it's not a weapon, it's a healing item. In fact, it's kind of useless, but at the same time it isn't. So second honorable mention, blue ammo boxes. Now we've seen the green ones, but the blue ones, they're more rare to find. And if you're lucky enough to find one, you might even get a shield pot out of one of those blue ammo boxes. And finally, the last honorable mention, the battle pass. And now for the number 1 spot, what do you guys think it is? Well, it is the brand new map, of course. Now, I said that fishing was my favorite thing, but it's not in top 1. And here's why. And that's because we get new locations actually. We don't get the same old and repetitive ones. We get a chance to explore a brand new map. Now for sure, there's a couple of old locations like Rita Row, Salty Springs, or PP. But we've also gotten more locations like Craggy Cliffs, Weeping Woods, or Slurpy Swamps. And some landmarks as well, like the lighthouse. And that is basically it. Exploring a new map, more experience. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and if you liked it, hit that like button, comment, and share. Don't forget to turn on that bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Anyway, this is Enuverse, and well, this is the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, goodbye.